Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. This is your host, River Foxen, and let me see if I can get my bearings as to where I am. Okay. And, yeah, I gotta remember, the controls are different in this game. Alright. So. This run is really weird. Anyway, we're heading back to the ship.
Early reports indicate that Earth has fallen to the same enemy force that attacked Prothean space.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Yep, that's my ship. Oh, there's still these little guys, huh? Yes, we want to return to the Normandy. Whoa. What are these, trees? Oh, hey, it's that kid. The one who we're pretty sure is dead. Oh, wait. Where'd he go? Oh, nope, there he is. I'm running in slow motion. That doesn't help. Am I supposed to run after him? Oh, man. It's like I'm running through molasses. So there he is. Guess this is a weird dream sequence. Well, obviously.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you alright?
I just have to say right now that the whole, like, eyeballs through the eyelids glitch that I'm seeing in a lot of these cutscenes is driving me crazy. But, I mean, I had also seen that with the default Shepard, so I don't think it has anything to do with how I've dialed in my character. I don't know what I can do about it.
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
Alright, everyone back on.
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device, when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
All right. Now, what do we have around here? This is that war room that they spoke of. All right, war assets. People, weapons, armies, and fleets that you've accumulated are your war assets. The overall readiness of the galaxy determines how effectively these assets will perform in the final battle. All right. We have the Alliance Engineering Corps. 103rd Marine Division, 1st Fleet, 3rd Fleet, 5th Fleet. We got her. We got our ship. And I guess there's some stuff. Alright, obviously we have not hit this minimum level. So we are not ready. See the war map. Theaters of War. Each conflict zone has a readiness rating that reflects its ability to contribute to the final battle. Left unattended, these zones can deteriorate and reduce the overall readiness rating. And it is all red. I guess we're at 50% everywhere. That's just the start. Alright. Tech labs. Alright, now I'm getting a bit of an understanding.
The council won't help. Come on, Sarah. If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding
These
our borders.
walls are freaky. Alright, so yeah, she's hanging out here now.
Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
New Cerberus lab, eh? Let's see here. Training videos. Alright. And let's see here. Special ops. Need you to head to a Cerberus lab on the planet of Sanctum. I'll brief you on your inbound. Reinstatement. I am reinstated into the Alliance Navy. Blah, blah, blah. Flash traffic. Galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Blah, blah, blah. So this is just state of emergency. K9. Dear Commander Shepard, I was a contractor working on the Normandy's haptic interface when it was in dry dock. Your VIED emailed to let me know I left my dog mech on board. I'm all the way out in Terra Nova now and would hate for you to go a million clicks out of your way to drop off my dog. Please just take care of her. She likes exploring, sniffing chemical trails, and 750-volt outlets. Thank you and sorry for the trouble. I promise you won't be too much of a head. What is this? I guess we're going to find out. Your N7 Defender armor. Never had the chance to get you some new N7 equipment back on Earth. I've arranged for the N7 Defender armor to be delivered to the Normandy before supply lines get even less reliable than they are now. Look for the armor the next time you're suiting up for a mission. It's more than just a little extra plating. And we have N7 weaponry. I'm sure this is all like DLC stuff. Valkyrie Assault Rifle Argus. New shotgun. New sniper rifle. And alert, new article, Quarian Fleet. Where's the Quarian Fleet? I think we heard something about this, that they're gearing up for war. Welcome back gift. Alright. Casual clothing. Upgrade awaiting. Priority mission Eden Prime. Alright. So the two things I am the most, hold on, let me go back to this. Most interested in is this, which is telling me to check out a Cerberus lab on the planet Sanctum. And then there's this Eden Prime. Those are leading to some missions I can do. Anyway, let's check out this thing about tech labs. Let's see here. Oh. Man, I always need to explore the ship every time. I was gonna just go on to the next mission. It's like there's a pause there. I think that's a loading screen. Alright. Something about a tech lab. I guess I can't go down there. This is probably gonna become something eventually. Alright, that was the communications room in here. This is where I spoke to Hackett. It's the war room. And nothing this way. Alright, so we got an idea of what's back here. Which is a whole lot of not much at the moment. It looks like they were in the middle of fixing things up. Yeah. This, I'm pretty sure, is a loading screen. Alright, we have the CIC here. Wait, no, we're in the CIC. So let's see, we can go to the captain's cabin. Let's go to the crew deck. Alright. This was the XO's office. It is now Liara's office. She has definitely filled it up with stuff. That is quite a gaming setup.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you've found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
All right.
Meeting with the council didn't go too well, huh?
It was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
At least the council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered. I think.
All right.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt. Shepard, there's something I need to ask before we go any further. It's been years since we were together. Are you still interested in us?
I didn't forget you, Liara. I want to make us work.
Good. I was getting worried.
There were a lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
I'd like that list. But later? There's so much left to do. I'm working with Edie. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later?
All right. Let's see here. Let's see, does she have anything more to say?
Hello again, Shepard.
All right, Prothean
What
device.
do you know about this Prothean artifact?
I think this might just end up being a
Very
Normandy
We're
recording.
fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship? Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
You're looking in the wrong direction, Shepard. I wonder if this is some kind of glitch.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure what's happened is that the info drone has confused the AI for the dialogue, and so the characters keep looking at the info drone instead of at each other.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
It's probably like an automatic thing that's supposed to keep them like kind of like looking at each other as they speak. And I bet because he seems to be like emitting sound constantly, maybe it's like counting him as speaking and everyone is looking at him. I mean, that's just my guess. I don't know for certain. Anyway, let's see this broker terminal.
Contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Alright, Prothean Notes. Alright. Glyph, remind me to clean up these old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for the Prothean device. Liara. 2171. The University of Cerise agreed to sponsor me at the Prothean dig on Draytirop. Very exciting. Professor Hennel is heading the expedition herself. Maybe I can even ask her for her opinion on my thesis outline. Attachment. Thesis on Prothean First Contact Protocols. 2174. I believe Dr. Joshwan was right to suggest the Prothean artifacts we unearthed are from the Third Age, not the Fourth. What an embarrassing mistake. At least he seemed to approve of the rest of the paper. Attachment. Paper on a comparison of Prothean technology to modern Asari circuit logic. 2183, Part 1. I'm going on the Theorem expedition. I never thought I'd gain permission to visit the Prothean ruins there, but the University of Cerise must have secured the funding after all. Now to pack. Attachment. Paper on the end of the Prothean Empire. 2183. Goddess, this human, Shepard, has the key to comprehending the Protheans on an instinctual subconscious level. If only I could have been there when the commander touched the beacon on Eden Prime. I'll try to learn more about this cipher on board the Normandy. The involvement of the Reapers is troubling, to say the least. Attachment. Paper on the end of the Prothean Empire with correction notes. 2185. I reviewed the old Shadow Broker's footage of the Collectors. It's chilling to know that they're the Protheans' husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. Attachment. Paper on Prothean biology. Message from Operative Farron to the broker. I made contact with Tazik yesterday. The look on his face was priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of scouting the Terminus systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates, and Merc's on edge. The black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it as a source of crucible materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should cut our losses now, but I keep asking them, when did the odds ever stop the broker? Farron. P.S. I hope you finally got our little friend Droney to stop saying shadow and broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone in sight. Alright. Let's see. Armor mod kit. Alright. Farron has persuaded his contacts to ship an armor mod kit to the Normandy. Technically illegal in Citadel space, the kit's Omni-Gel converter and manufacturing fabricator can make a one-time modification to Shepard's armor, improving shield strength or adding thermal clip components. Alright. Do I want more ammo or more shields? I want more shields. Alright. Is that all? Yep.
Enjoy your day.
Alright. These are our sleepy pods. I know that there used to be a room back here, and there still is. And this is where Garrus used to hang out. Oh, this might be our workbench? I don't know, I can't click on it to do anything. So this is where Garrus used to hang out. I wonder if he's going to hang out here again. I don't know if he's in this game, but I'm assuming he is. Alright, and this is our med lab over here. And here's Dr. Schaack.
Commander? Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old med bay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return. That's it. You're the picture of health.
Alright.
How's your inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
Alright.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Alright. What's this? Oh, I can reassign powers. Don't want to do that now, but that's good to know if I didn't like my build. AI core. There's that thing. Well, I guess that's where we used to keep a whatchamacallem, Legion, so why not keep that thing? What harm could possibly happen? Alright, is there anything else around here? Let's see, we still have bathrooms. We have an observation deck. This is where Kasumi used to hang out. We have crew quarters here, so I guess we do have a crew. Nobody important, though. And this is life support. And used to be a guy who hung out in here. And another observation deck. Oh, actually, maybe this is the room that Kasumi hung out in. And the other one is where, what's her name? The Asari lady. I forgot her name. Let's check out engineering. Alright. Let's see, this port cargo doesn't seem to open. Used to open. Somebody used to hang out in there. Starboard cargo looks like it'll open. Oh, this is where, what's her name is hanging out.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Alright. So there seems to be a couple of different meters that I'm seeing. Let's see here. Yeah, here we go. We have a reputation meter in general, and then there seems to be, as well as the Paragon Renegade stuff. And as usual, I kind of tend to play Paragon. Let's see, there was a little area down here where Jack used to hang out. Nobody's here right now. Well, that looks safe. Yeah, most of my old crew is gone. There's engineering. Engineer Adams.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Schaack was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Alright, let's investigate.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Alright.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Alright. And this is, I guess, our ridiculous drive. Alright, let's check out the shuttle bay. So this is actually a place we really didn't go to on the in the last game. So here's my weapon bench, which we've already played around with weapons last time. Oh, hey, what's this guy? Is this the dog? I think that's the dog. Oh, hey, look at you.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal, unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yep. We're going to rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You come down here for something? Or are you just looking?
I did just come to chat, but I might stay for the show.
Why does everything have to be all flirty?
Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
Oh, I can dance.
Okay, Lola. Let's do this.
Don't let my good looks fool you, Vega. I got my share of scars.
You remind me of my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
No, but that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey. Thanks for the dance, Lola.
Lola, huh?
You kinda look like a Lola.
You're cute. So I'll let you get away with it. For now.
That's it. Now you made me blush.
Yeah. Apparently, I have to be... What is this? Fortification available. Alright. Let's see here. Is there anything else in here? People I can't talk to. Procurement interface. Oh, I can buy stuff here. Alright, well, that's good to know. I don't have a lot of money, so I'm not going to go in there yet.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Jeez, there's a lot of different things to ask him.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident, and practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So you can fly fighters and fix them?
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
Hmm.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
Looks like one, too.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
All right.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Apparently future military is a lot more understanding than our current American military. Let's see, armor locker. All right. So I already have this N7 gear, don't I? Oh, this is the new N7 gear, huh? Nope. Nothing more there. This is just look. That's also just look. Oh, I see. I lose a bit of health boost, but I gain some shield regeneration. Same here. It's like I lose a bit of health boost, but I gain melee damage. But I don't care about melee damage that much, so I'm going to keep the health boost. Now, what do I have here in casual? Yeah! I like this. I'm going to keep that. I'm pretty sure you can buy this jacket. Alright, let's go to the CIC. Alright, and here is our wonderful galaxy map. Conquered systems. Clusters already conquered by the Reapers can be accessed using the Normandy stealth drive. Search these clusters for survivors, salvage, and valuable intel. Alright. So that's where the Cerberus lab is. Here's the Serpent Nebula where we are. This is where Turian Primarch is. Exodus Cluster. Kite's Nest. Hades Gamma. Looks like everywhere we can... The only places we can go are places that... well, no, I guess we can go here that isn't under... Reaper control. Alright, but anyway, this is where we're going to end this episode. Sorry it's gone a little long, but I guess we always have to have that Explore the Normandy episode. Kind of forgot about it, but we definitely had this in the last couple of games. So anyway, if you enjoyed this Let's Play, be sure to like and subscribe and click that bell icon if you're so inclined. And I'll see you later, and we'll get into some action.